Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Epic Knowledge. So we have been making this e-commerce project up until now. So this will be the last tutorial of this tutorial series, and in this tutorial I'm going to fix some things here and there. Technically there will be one more tutorial, but in that tutorial I'll show you how you can upload this project to the cPanel or server or to the internet so that you can just search it and see this website. But this will be the last tutorial where we'll be coding. So you can say that this is the last tutorial technically. So let's get started. So first of all, here you can see that in the header section, we have this home section, home part, this cart and the order part, cart and order. So those three things work, but we do not do anything for the pages, product, blog or contact. So here you can see product. So if we click on the product, what we want is that we want to see all the product in that product page. We will not show anything else in that page. We will only show the product. So we will do this thing first, this product part. So let's go back to our code and we'll go to resource, views, and then home. And inside home, we have user page.blade.php. And here you can see that we have header, slider, why, new arrival, product, everything, which is basically this page. Whatever you are seeing over here is coming from the user page.blade.php. And here you can see that we included this home.header, which is this portion. This is the header portion. So we'll go to our home.header. This is our home, and we'll go to header.blade.php. And if you go a little down here, you can see the product part, and we have the H shape over here. We'll remove this. Then we'll give 2 second bracket, and inside this second bracket we are going to say URL, then 2 first bracket and 2 single quotation. And inside it, let's say here product, let's say products. So we'll go to our route and create this URL. So let's go to our route and web.php. Let me just go down and let me just copy this on, Control C and Control V. So route will be get, and we'll say only /product. We'll use home controller, and let's say our function name will be product as well. Let's save it. And right now let's go to our home controller, app, http controller, then home controller, and let's just directly go down. And here I'm going to say public function product. We'll give 2 first bracket, then 2 second bracket. From here we'll just return a simple view. We'll say return view, and here we'll say 2 single quotation home dot, let's say all underscore product. So we'll return to this view home dot all product. We said all product because we already have a blade called product, that's why. So let me just right click on the home folder, then click new file, and here I'm going to say all underscore product dot blade dot php. So Control S and then save. And here let's just say simple HTML. In the body we are going to say product. Let's save it. Then let's just refresh here. And if I click products, okay, products. Okay. Products. Okay, it will be products in the URL. I mean in the route, it will be products. There will be a S. Let's save it. Let's refresh again, and here you can see product. But obviously we'll have a different design. We'll have design like this. We have the header part, and we'll show the let's say only the product and the comment section as well. So for it, what we'll do is we'll go to our home, then user page.blade.php, and let me just copy everything from here. Control A, Control C, then we are going to paste it everything in the all underscore product.blade.php. So Control V. And from here we'll remove this slider, then we'll remove this Y part, then this new arrival part. We'll keep this product and this comment part. Okay, for now let's save it. And right now if we refresh, it will give us error to the product page. Let's refresh here and let's click product, and it is saying that undefined variable product. So for it, what we'll do is that in this all product, we are trying to show all the product and which is coming from the database, and there is also comment over here as well. This comment and reply also coming from the database as well. So for it, what we'll do is that let me just go to homecontroller.php and let me go at the top, and here let me just copy this on. Here you can see public function index, product paginate, then comment, then reply. I'm just going to copy those 3 lines and we'll paste it inside this product function. Then we'll say over here comma compact. Then here we'll just write those things one by one. First let's say product. Then we're going to say over here comment, and after it we'll say here reply. Control C and Control V. Save it. Then let's refresh, and okay. Here you can see the product and the comment part over here, and we have this part and this part. We'll remove them as well, and there is some gap. So here in the all product, here you can see this div. We'll remove this div from here. Save it. Then let's refresh, and here you can see all product, and we have the comment. Let's remove this subscribe part and this testimonial part as well. So let's go down, and here's the subscribe part and the client part, and this is the footer part. Let's remove the footer part as well. Save it. Let's refresh here, and there you go. We have this. We'll keep this part, and we have the comment section, and we only have the product over here. But there is one more issue is that, and here you can see our product section, our product text. We do not require this text over here. So all the product you are seeing over here is actually coming from the coming from this home.product.blade.php, which is this one. So what we'll do is that we cannot remove this from here. If we remove this, then it will also remove from the home as well, from here as well. We'll keep this. So what we'll do is we'll just create another file over here. Just right click on the home folder, then click new file, and we are going to say over here product_view.blade.php. So Control S and then save. So what we'll do is we'll just copy everything from the product.blade.php from here. So Control A, Control C, we'll copy everything from the product.blade.php and we'll paste it in the product_view.blade.php over here. Save it. Then we'll save it, and we also need to do one more thing, that is, right now this blade file name is product_blade.php, which so we'll go to all product, and here instead of this home.product we'll say home.product_view. So if you save it, there shouldn't be any issue, and here you can see. So let's remove this our product text. So let's go to product_view.blade.php, and from here we'll remove this our product section, and let's save it. Let's refresh here, and here you go. Now this looks better, but right now there is one more issue. If you search something, let's say shirt, and press search, it will take us to another page. Let's click search, and here you can see it took us on the home page, because on the search we write the code like that way. Because if we go to our home controller, and if we go down, here you can see for product search we returning the view home.user page. So let's go. So we need to make some changes for the search in this page. So let's go to our product_view.blade.php, and here we have the search here. This is the search portion of code. So we'll just modify it a little bit. So instead of product_search, so let's say here only search underscore product, just the opposite. And we'll create this URL in the route. Everything else will be the same. So let's go to our route, then web.php, and let me just copy this on, Control C, then we'll paste it over here, Control V, and it will be search underscore product. And here as well, our function name will be search underscore product. So we'll go to our home controller. So let's go to our home controller and let me just copy this product underscore search. Let's copy it and let's paste it here. And instead of product underscore search, we are going to say search underscore product. And from here, you are seeing that we are returning the view home dot user page. So what we'll do is that we'll return the view home dot all product. I hope you understand. So we'll say home dot all product. So the search this time should work properly. Let's refresh here and let's search for shirt again. And here you can see it is keeping us on the product page. So this issue is solved. Now let's try to add something from here. Let's say add to cart. And if you go to cart, here you can see we are able to add the product to the cart. But there is one more thing, and that is, let's say we'll add another shirt over here. Let's click add to cart, and if we go to our cart, here you can see it added another shirt over here. But what should happen is that the product quantity should increase from 1 to 2. Let's say if I add, let's say four more shirt, then the quantity should change from 4 to 5, like this. And the price should increase as well depending on the quantity. So we'll do this part right now. So for it, let's go back to our code and we'll go to our, let's say product.blade.php over here. And so here you can see that for add to cart, it means this. Let me just go over here. It means this on add to cart. We are calling this URL add underscore cart product ID. So here you can see add underscore cart. So let me just go to route and find this add underscore cart. Let me copy it and we'll go to web.php and let's say Control F, Control. We'll search for add underscore cart, which is this one. So we'll go to now home controller and we'll go to our add underscore cart function. So let's go to our home controller and let's search for add underscore cart. And here you can see this is our function add underscore cart. So we are going to modify this function a little bit so that whenever we add similar product twice, it will only increase the quantity. So here what we'll check first is that here this $ID is the product ID. So what we'll do is that we'll check in the database whether, here you can see this is our cart table. So we'll check in the cart table whether that product ID exists in the cart table. Then we'll also check that if that product ID belong to the same user ID. Here you can see that 20 and 20, this is the user ID and this is the product ID. And we'll check whether that particular product ID is for that particular user ID. So for that case, we need to write a where condition over here. So after this find $ID, we are going to write something. We need to declare a variable. Let's say here $product underscore exist underscore ID. So here what we'll do is that let's say this one and this one if matches, it means the product ID and user ID is already exist, the same product and user ID is already exist in the table, then we'll get this ID from here. You can see ID over here, a particular ID which is 42, we'll get that ID. So that's why we declare a variable like this, product exist ID, like this. Then we are going to say our table name which is cart, then we'll give double clone. Here you can see that the table name is cart, so we'll give double clone. Then we are going to say over here where to first bracket to single quotation. Let's get the product ID first. So in the table we write product ID like this, product underscore ID. The P is capital I write it like this by mistake. So I have to give the P capital. So I'm going to say over here product underscore ID. Then we'll give comma again to single quotation equal another comma, and here I'm going to say over here dollar ID. Then we'll check whether this product ID, particular product ID belongs to any user or not. So let me just give another arrow sign. Then we'll say over here where to first bracket to single quotation, and then we are going to mention this user underscore ID. So here we are going to say user underscore ID. Then we'll give comma to single quotation, then we'll give equal sign, another comma, and here we will get the logged in user ID. So in order to get the logged in user ID, let me just declare a variable over here. Let's say dollar user ID equal to, let me just copy this on, Control C, Control V. Okay, we can just copy this on dollar user, this arrow sign ID. We can get the user ID like this from the auth. So here you can see that dollar user ID, we declared this variable. Let me copy it and paste it here, and after it we'll give this arrow sign, then we'll say over here get to single quotation ID, and we also need to add this first as well. So what will happen is that it will check whether there is any similar product ID. Then it will check if that similar product ID belongs to the similar user. If yes, then it will get the ID from there. So here you can see that we have the user ID 20 and product ID is 2. So if someone try to add the same product with the ID 2, then it will get the ID of that particular row or particular data, and it will store that data in this variable. Otherwise it will not store any data. So here we can just give a if condition here. If we can just say over here, let me just copy this on product underscore exist underscore ID. We'll say not equal null if there is some data in this, some ID in this variable, it means it's not null, then we'll come to this condition. And if this variable data is null, then we'll go to else condition. So if this dollar product exist underscore ID is null, then we'll come to this else condition and add the product to our cart. So for it, here you can see cart new product. This is the for the adding the product to the cart. So let me just copy it from here to here until return redirect back. Do not copy this second bracket, okay? Because this second bracket belongs to our if condition auth. We are also checking whether the user is logged in or not. If the user is logged in, then we'll add the product to the cart. If the user is not logged in, then we'll come to this else condition, return redirect login. So whenever you are removing that certain code, remember to just don't mess up with the second bracket, okay? So we are going to paste that code, whatever we copied from there, inside this else condition. So we'll paste it over here, everything to this else condition. Let me just write it like this so that it's easily readable. So there you go. Okay, instead of null, let's remove this null part. I think this might give us an error for some reason, I don't know. But here, if the ID exists, then what we'll do is that we'll say over here dollar cart. We'll try to find that particular data from here. So we'll say over here dollar cart. This is just a variable. Let's say here our table name, double clone. We'll say over here find to first bracket, and here we are going to copy this and paste it here. So this is this variable contain the ID of the specific row. Then we'll say over here first. We need to make sure we add the first at the end. And after this, we'll declare a variable. Let's say QUAN quantity equal to dollar cart, this arrow sign quantity. So we'll get the quantity from the table, cart table. Here you can see we declare this dollar cart. This dollar cart is this one, and we'll get the quantity from here, from this cart table. Here you can see quantity is on. From here we'll get the quantity. Then we'll say over here, we'll say here dollar cart, this arrow sign quantity. So this is our so this time we'll upload the quantity to our cart table. So equal to, we'll say this variable dollar quantity which contain the previous quantity from the table, plus we'll mention the current quantity. It means whenever we write something over here, let's say this one, if we write 3 over here, then we need to get this quantity right. So for it, we need to say over here dollar request this arrow sign quantity. And let me just show you, some of you may get confused. Let me just go to our uh, product.blade.php, and here you can see name equal to quantity. So we are requesting that name over here. Some of you may get confused, but if you just read the code one more time by yourself and try to understand, I think and I hope you will get it. So after it, we'll just say over here dollar cart this arrow sign save, then return redirect back to first bracket this arrow sign back. Let's save it, and right now, okay, let's go back and let's refresh here, and let me just check the cart. So here you can see we have 2 shirts. Let me just remove one shirt from here. So right now we have only one shirt. Let's go to our home and let's add, let's say 2 shirts from here, 3 shirts from here, and let's click add to cart. It's reloaded, and right now let's go to cart, and here you can see the quantity is 4, but the price is still like this, which is $17. The price should be updated as well. So for it, let's go back, and right now we are just going to copy some code from here. Here you can see we have this if condition. If dollar discount price is not null, then we are multiplying the price with the product quantity. Then here, if there is no discount price, then we are multiplying the price with the quantity, product quantity. So I'm just going to copy this, not cart, I'm just going to copy it from here, Control C, and I'll paste it over here, Control V. And this time we cannot use request quantity. So instead of request quantity, we are going to use this one, cart quantity, this one. So let me just copy it and paste it here, dollar cart quantity, and here as well. So let's save it, and let's just refresh here, and let me just remove this one, and this time let's add necklace. Let's go to home, and let's go and add a necklace from here. It's reloaded. Now let's go to our cart table, and here you can see the price is 332. Now let's try for another product. Let's add this product, laptop. There is no discount for this laptop. Let's add again. So we added 2 laptop. Let's go to cart. So here you can see we have 2 laptop, and the total price 398. Let me check the price. Okay, there you go. So our product quantity problem is solved. Now let's do one more thing, and that is whenever we are adding a product, we'll show a message over here that the product added successfully over here after the search. So for that case, let's go back, and let me just go to my admin folder. Then I'll go to my product.blade.php, and here you can see we have a session over here. If session has message, I'm just going to copy it. I already explained in this tutorial a lot of time. I'm not going to explain it again. I'm just going to copy this, and we'll go to our in the home folder. From the home folder, product.blade.php, and we are going to paste it after the search, and the product started over here. Let me just paste it here. Let's save it. Then we'll go to our home controller again, and here you can see add cart, and in this return redirect, we are going to send it with a message. So we'll say over here with to first bracket, and here we'll say message, then comma with single quotation, we'll say product added successfully. So let me just copy this, and let's go down, and here we're going to write the same thing for it as well. This is for the else condition. Let's save it and let's see how it looks. And here if I add this product, okay, product added successfully, message shown over here, and we can also close it. Just add for this and it is showing me the message. And we should be able to add the product from here as well. Here you can see it's reloaded. We added this product boutique for women, and here you can see boutique for women which already exists over there. But in the product page we did not show the message over here. So for it, let me just go to my product.plate.php. Let me copy this, Control C, and let's go to all product, and let's not all product, then okay, product underscore view over here, and after the search we'll paste it, save it. Let's refresh over here. Currently we are in the product page, and let's add this product again, boutique for women. You can see product added successfully message, and we can search anything over here. We can see we can search for toy as well. So yeah, so after this we are going to do, or actually we are going to fix a issue that which is not giving us any error right now, but when we are going to upload it to the live server, then it will actually give us some issue or error, and that is here we'll go to our userpage.plate.php, and over here you can see that we mentioned the link over here like this, inside href like this, then here like this actually. And if we go to our let's say product detail page, and here you can see we write it like this. But the thing is here we use base href equal to public because we are unable to find the public folder from here, and that's why we write this. But when you are going to upload this product to the server or to the internet, whatever you want to say, then this will give us some issue. So if we remove this base href public from here right now, then save, and if we now refresh over here, this is our product detail page, and if we refresh over here, the design will not look like this. It will look totally different like this. So in order to solve that, what we will do is that here you can see that we write href over here. So before this href, we'll say over here to second bracket, then asset, a first bracket, a single quotation, and then here we'll give a single quotation, a first bracket, then to second bracket. We need to write the href like this. So here you can see we have another a few more href, so we'll do the same. So let me just select every href at the beginning. We'll give 2 second bracket, then we'll say over here asset, first bracket, single quotation, and let's go at the end. Let's select again, and let's give a single quotation, then the first bracket, then to second bracket. So right now if we save it, then if we refresh now, here you can see it is looking better, but the image is missing, and the reason is here this is the proper way to write the CSS link in Laravel. So here we need to go a little down. Where did we add the image? Okay, this is the image part, and here we need to give slash product. Because we need to give slash product because before we write over here base href public, that's why it directly call the public folder, but since we give the second bracket, so we need to give slash before in the source for the image source. Let's save it, then let's refresh, and here you can see we can get the image as well. So here you can see the logo is missing, and the logo is coming from the header section actually. So here you can see home.header. So let me just go to the header.blade.php, which is over here, header.blade.php. Let's go top, and this is the logo part, image source. So before the source, let's give a slash, save it, then let's refresh, and here you can see the logo is back as well. So right now what we'll do is that we'll copy this whole head section from here, not the head section. We'll copy from the product underscore detail, we'll copy this, only the link, control C, because this is the proper way to write the CSS or to write the link in Laravel. So let's just copy it and we'll go to the every blade file where we write or we require the link. So after this product underscore details, let's go to our user page.blade.php, and here we are going to remove everything and we'll only keep this skip part, and let's paste it over here. Let's save, and let me just refresh here, and let's go to our home page, and everything is fine over here. So we are going to do the same for every single page. So right now let me just go to my allproduct.blade.php, and here let me just remove everything, and we'll keep this skip part over here as well. Save it. Then I think we need to go to our order.blade.php, and from here we'll remove every link. We'll keep the style and paste the CSS link over here. After this, we'll go to our showcard.blade.php, and here let's remove them as well. Control V, Control S. After it, we have I think stripe. Yeah, stripe. Let's remove those from here. Let's keep all the other skip and link, and let's just paste over here. Save it, and I think yeah, everything is done. Let's refresh and let's just check whether everything is fine or not. Order, okay, cart. Let's go to our stripe page. Okay, everything is fine. So after this, we'll do the same for the admin dashboard as well. So let me just show you. First of all, let's go to our admin dashboard. Let's click login, and let's see here admin. Give the password. Click login. So this is our admin dashboard, and we are going to do the same thing for the CSS link in the admin dashboard as well. So let's go to our admin, then we'll go to our, let's say first one is this is the css.blade.php, which is this one. So what we'll do is here we have a few href. So let me just select every href first. We are currently in the admin css.blade.php. So select every href at the beginning. Then we'll give 2 second bracket, asset, first bracket, single quotation, and let's select all the ending of the link here, here, and here. Now we'll give single quotation and the first bracket, then 2 second bracket, and asset. Okay, I think it looks right, and I don't think we add any more CSS. We just include the CSS from here, so we don't need to modify anymore. Okay, we also have the skip part as well. We need to modify for the skip. Let's skip to second bracket. Let's say here asset, first bracket, single quotation, and let's select the end part as well. This one, okay, this, selected everything. Now give single quotation, then first bracket, then 2 second bracket. Okay, asset, everything looks fine. To show product, okay, this one, and update product. Okay, in the update product, we write this base href, so we can just remove this base href. So let's save it. Let's just refresh here, and you can see there is no issue. Okay, everything is fine. So right now, let me just show you one more issue. Here you can see in the URL we have view underscore category, right? So right now, if I just log out from here, and if I just say over here view underscore category slash view underscore category and press enter, here we can see we are seeing a error, but instead of error, it should like send us to the login page. I think that will be better. And it's just not only view underscore category, it's actually for every route in the admin controller. Here you can see this is the admin controller. If we say over here view slash product, and if we say over here view slash product, it will show us the same error. So because we are not logged in, that is why. So instead of this error, it should take us to the login page. So for that case, what we'll do is that we'll go to our HTTP, then admin controller, and here we'll check whether there is any logged in user or not. If there is any logged in user, then we'll let them see the category or product, and if not, then we'll send them to the login page. So for it, here we're going to say over here if auth double clone id, if auth id exists, then we'll give 2 second bracket, and then inside it we're going to cut this and we'll paste it over here. If auth id exists, only then we'll come over here, else we'll send the user to the login page. So we'll say here return, then redirect login. And if you want to use auth, then we need to add something in the head section of the controller, and that is, let me just go to home controller at the top, and here you can see use illuminate backslash support backslash packets backslash auth. So I'll copy it and paste it over here. Let's save it. So right now, if we just search our say over here view underscore category and press enter, it will take us to the login page. So you need to do the same for the rest of the function in the admin controller. There is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Okay, there is around like 14 function over here. So we need to do the same for the rest of the 14 route. I mean 14 function. Okay, let me just do it. Do this for one more function. So what we'll do is that, okay, let's say for a random one, let's do it for this update. So here we'll just say over here if auth double clone id to first bracket, then to second bracket, and here we are going to copy everything from here. I mean cut everything from here, Control X, and we'll paste it in this auth condition, Control V. And then here we'll give else condition, else return redirect, it will be login. So in this way you need to write this for every function. It will take like 5 minutes at most. So I'm not going to show you because it will just waste your time, because you already know how to do it and you'll be able to do it. So this is all I think about this tutorial. I don't think there is any more thing that we can solve, but definitely you can like add a few more options, like you can change the design, or you can show the user over here as well, which we did not do. And here in the home page, so here you can see that in the header section we have the pages, blog, contact. We did not do anything for it. We can just make a simple design, let's say for the contact, or some static design for the blog, or if you don't want, you can remove the contact, blog and pages from the header section if you want. So yeah, this is all about this tutorial. I hope this tutorial was useful to you. I think or I hope you learned something from this. If you have any question or any confusion, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll try to give you reply as fast as possible, and in the next tutorial we'll upload this project to our cPanel or server so that we can check our website from the internet, or we'll just search our website and we'll be able to see this that we made. So thank you very much for watching. And I will actually really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading more Laravel related video in the future, which you will be find really useful to you. So please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned and stay healthy.